So I was up here checking on my bin. This is our 4-hole cake bin, and so these two are empty. That one has fines in it, and I was just checking our level of our range cubes. This is where we put our range cubes, cattle cake range cubes, and so this one's got about 6 tons in it, so half a bin. These things hold 12 tons a piece. This setup will hold 96,000 pounds, 2 semi-loads. So, and I'll kind of give you a little shot of, that's what they look like when they're empty. So they've got a pretty big cone on them. And yeah, there's a few little range cubes down there. But really, well, I did that. You can see I painted this about 9 years ago. Me and another guy painted this when I bought this bin and moved it here. But really, I kind of just thought I'd show you. I was up here and our circles are looking nice and pretty, and kind of give you a little overhead shot. So this is the little 35-acre circle, and the one behind it is the regular 120-acre circle. That silver shop is usually where I park my hay equipment in the wintertime, and where my employee lives. Here's our silage pile for what we chopped this year. It's typically where I stack hay. You can see a row of hay. But I didn't have room up at the commodity barn, so it is here currently. Then you go down to the 70-acre circle. I have 600-pound ranch calves on this circle. I have 500-pound ranch calves on the large circle. So these two I just run together. It's about 100 acres. There's our little feedlot. So it's down there. There's the new bunk that we put in, or a couple years ago. So far, like, this is still just a hot wire that comes around here, which I'll put in a permanent fence at some point. Our old pivots that we took down have a little bit of junk left there that needs to get scrapped. I had a guy who was supposed to scrap it, came and got the tire off a grain drill, and then just never came back. He left his handyman and everything. And then those are my hopper bins that I had bought and brought over here. I was gonna put on at the commodity barn to set up for a roller mill. Still planning on doing it. Just it hasn't been a priority. I just cleaned this area off a couple months ago. This was all just dead trees. Like there are a few living trees in there, like 1 or 2 actually, there's one living one left. But it just wasn't. The ones in the back are living. It just wasn't. It was just wasted space, and I really don't have a lot of space here. I say that I probably got more space than most people. Like, you get back east, everything's pretty tight, but so I cleared that area out. It was a lot like these trees are over here. They're just died. There just wasn't anything left. I'm stacking tires there. But I cleared that out, and we put all in our corn stalk bales that we baled up there. So we made a good deal there. You can see it through there. There's our receiving barn. There's the it's behind the Kirby mixer, but there's the cattle scale and the working alley, saddle shed, the other barn. But I have some old pictures on Facebook. This bin here actually used to sit over there where we put silage, and there's actually some very old videos back from 2016. You got to go way back, and that's where this was. Then we built that commodity barn, and it, for what we were doing, this thing was just in the way, because this just needed to be moved. And it's perfect here. Trucks can get to it easily. That's usually kind of where I park everything, some equipment, stuff like that. But you got it up the road. Have another set of pins. I've got just calves out in this pasture that we're feeding. I don't know if you guys have ever seen any videos, but down there, this set of pipe pins. Then I've got another set of calves in that pasture I'm feeding. And then on that side of that silver shop is that dryland field that we bought. That's just a joke. But, well, we'll figure it out. We'll get it rolling one way or the other. Whether it is crop ground or goes, we plant it into grass, we'll do something with it. It makes a good feed pen, but it's kind of an expensive feed pen. Like, it needs to be a lot better if it grew something. But yeah, I just climbed up here, I got a meeting here in about 30 minutes, and so I was checking this bin, and just kind of nice and calm this morning. So this is back to the north. That's Rabbit Ears Volcanoes. They're north of Clayton. If I can get... Yeah, I was gonna try to show you guys a mountain that you can see from here, but the trees are in the way from the house. So anyways, just a quick little kind of view around, and I'm gonna pick up down there. Really terrible ladder. It's a terrible ladder. Nobody likes coming up here. This bin's not so bad. I have two single hole ones that I've never climbed to the top of them because they wobble really bad, and I don't like heights. So anyways, this one's not so bad. When we painted this thing, it was empty and it was windy, and that sucked. It started moving. But the railing is not much. I mean, it's it's there. That you get like a spot down there where those stingers off those pellet trucks, they collapse them, and those guys, they don't really seem to care too much. But anyways, we'll catch you a little later.